So, we can take them all blue. Now turn to blue. Want to go green. All to green. So today's video is a really amazing product. Special thanks to my friends over at Lumary who were nice enough to send me this very nice Lumary smart LED recessed lighting kit. Now this comes with an HDMI sync box, which allows all of these lights to talk to one another to where they can all display different colors, kind of like you're seeing here in the photo. Now for my setup, I will not be able to set it up like this. I'm actually gonna have to get a little smart with how we put these up because I'm gonna use these on my back deck. And the recessed lights, so I'm not certain how I'll mount those, but I'm gonna show you the full unboxing of this product so you can see everything that comes in here. Then we'll go through the setup process with the app, and then I'll show you how these recessed lights look and some of the features from the Lumary app with these recessed lights and the LED strip with the sync box. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out this Lumary HDMI recessed smart lighting kit. So let's open up our Lumary smart LED recessed light with HDMI sync box kit. This looks beautiful. I wish I had a basement like this to use this in. I'm actually going to use these on our newly installed back deck. Nothing on the bottom, just a little home logo on top. The back just has some of the product specifications. So for the HDMI sync box, the recessed lighting, and the smart LED strip light. All three of those are of course in here. So some of the features over here: app dimming for 16 million colors, cool and warm lights, voice control, app control, timing, music sync, and group control. And then just a little bit of kind of what it looks like. The recessed lights, the smart TV backlight, and the HDMI sync box. So let's open it on up, see what we have in here. Immersive smart lighting experience. Place this template to trace over the pencil and cut the hole. This all very nice. So here is the user's manual. Nice detailed manual, it looks like. Oh, then looks like 3 separate boxes, so I don't know what's what. I'm gonna grab the middle one. What do we get? What do we get? Hey, this looks like the HDMI sync box. So little power cable here, and then this is the sync box. Select HDMI 1, 2, 3, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, on and off. Nice Lumary logo. Look at that. Wow. Light 1, light 2, HDMI 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Wow. Nothing on the sides. Little feet for grip. Wish it was wall mountable. All right. Very cool. Anything else in here? Oh, look at that. So that's just an HDMI cable. These are some little stick-on mounts for running the cable to keep it nice and clean. And it's actually the light strip. So it plugs in with USB and goes right around your TV. I like that it's black instead of white. Very nice. All right. I didn't realize. So that was 2 in 1. Nothing else in the box. Go with the other little box. What do we got here? This looks like recessed lighting. Then for that. Yes, this is 2 of them at least. So they include wire nuts. Very nice. Let me see if I can. There we go. Identical, so I'm not going to worry about getting that one out. But this is the light, and this little box is, I believe, how it's all wired. So you're able to wire it with this little junction box here. There's your wires and everything. Nice cover, very nice. All right, so that's the recessed lights. What else do we have in here? Let me see. One more box. Yeah, there's 2 more recessed lights here. So that's a total of 4. All right. And that's it for the box. That's my 4 recessed lights there. The TV LED strip here. The HDMI sync box. Now, I'm not going to show you how to put these on. Amanda's dad, he's an electrician, knows how to do this thing, so he's going to install these lights for me, and then I'll install this part and show you how to set it up with the app as well. So let's get these set up and try them out. So before we can set up the lights, we've got to set up our gateway. So we're going to plug this in and then plug this into power. Now we'll download the Lumary app. This is a Lumary app. You open this app, select your plus sign, add device, and then you got to select gateway control. Then select HDMI, put in your Wi-Fi information, select MEX, plug it into power. We've did that. Insert the USB LED strip plug into the control box. All right, so we'll plug this into here. Now we'll pick next. Make sure the switch is turned on. It's not. Now it's flipped on. So now we'll select next, reset the device. Confirm the LED is blinking slowly. If not, press and hold the control Wi-Fi box for, okay, there we go. That's slowly breathing. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna confirm, next, and then we're gonna connect into the Wi-Fi of this device, which should show up here in our list. There it is, Lumary FCF4. Now we'll go back and we'll let this go through the process to connect to our Wi-Fi. All right, I'm gonna leave it as Lumary Smart HDMI Sync Box and select done. Now please select light strip position. We'll select bottom right and go clockwise. All right, so now that this is set up, we should be able to add the other light. So we're gonna give those lights power, and then we're gonna come back in here, go to add device, and then I think I'm gonna go with the ceiling light Zigbee. That's the one that I'm going to try. We'll see if that works. All right, so now I am outside. I have installed all 4 of my lights along this newly installed electrical that we put on our back deck here. So as you know, these are really recessed lights. So they're really made to go in like a ceiling and be recessed away. Due to this not being a recessed ceiling and I wanted to use these, I ended up suggesting these screws with the washers and those little pull-out parts that are supposed to stick into the drywall. We're easily able to pull out and mount these lights. We got the little junction box there, ran into the wiring, and all wired up. Now sadly, I did a screen record that did not actually record. So to add these lights, once you have power into them, all you have to do is make sure this is plugged up with power. You can actually see all of mine already in here, but you'd click your little plus sign in the top right, select add device, and then select the type of lights. Ours was way down here, ceiling light Zigbee. So you select this one, it then asks you about your sync box, which is this device. So as long as this is powered on and you select this device, if they have power and they're blinking, they will instantly show up and be connected. It was a very smooth and easy setup process. So these lights are dimmable, they can change colors, everything. And of course also we put the LED strip around the TV. So now this needs to be plugged in correctly. Right now it just has power, and the USB lights, oh, they're actually not even plugged in either. I just ran them. So we're gonna run our HDMI cables, one from the HDMI out on this up to the TV. Then we'll plug our Chromecast into the other port. All right, so now we've wired everything up from our out over here. We're plugged into the TV, and then we have our Chromecast plugged into HDMI 1, and then even our lights, LED light strip, plugged in here as well. Now you can use this select button to jump between the HDMI selectors here, 1, 2, and 3. And of course, if I had other items, I could plug in 2 more items to this switch. Now the one thing I might not be able to show you so smoothly is because mine are all in a line and not kind of left, front, and back of the TV like these are designed for. If we go into their app and we select the device, this is where you can easily change between all the colors. I'll show you this later on. And then come down here where you can configure the device. If I go to configure the device, then I'm able to select my lights and put them wherever they are corresponding to the TV's color. So like this one could be over there, this one could be right there, this one we could move this one over to this corner. And so then it looks something like that. But due to where my TV's placed and the setup that I was doing for these, that little feature will not work very well for me. But what I can show you is the LED strip behind the TV, as well as these lights and how bright they are and how they look at nighttime. So we're just gonna exit out of this, and once it's nighttime, I'll show you how well these lights actually look. So for the back TV, as you can see, I have a handful of different choices I can make here, each one corresponding with the LED light strip. Down here, we'll pick this one. It's like running. Very, very cool. Now, of course, I can say in the assistant, turn on the back deck lights. And then all 4 of these lights instantly cut on. And then if I turn on my sync box, I have my light here. As I showed you for the sync box, you can select in here and you can pick these different types. And then of course, you can do the same for the lights. So like this is light 1, I can select light 1. I can change the white that it's putting off over to that color if I want. Or we can swipe over to color. Do purple, green, red, whatever color we want out of this whole wheel. Nice and easy to use. Love the design of the app. And at the end of the day, all of these work very smoothly with my Google Assistant, turning the lights on, turning the lights off, and of course, they look amazing on the TV. So if you had a normal basement setup like this is actually for, you know, you might have this in the middle with like one recessed light up here, one over here, and then one back here somewhere. But you of course could also set it up any way you need recessed lighting, and it's a really, really amazing recessed lighting kit. I love it. Only other thing to show you, I do have mine in the Google Home, as you know, and so like I can come down to devices, I can pick the back deck lights, turn them on, turn them off, and of course change colors if I want to. So you know, we can take them all blue. Now one by one turn to blue. Want to go green, all to green, go over to the red. There we go, that's more red. And what's actually cool is I have a total different set of lights, which is these that are also able to be controlled from Google Home. So it makes it all one nice smooth system. Turn it back down here to the bright white. There we go. Absolutely love this Lumary recessed light kit. And there you have it. Now, we've been using this about 4 or 5 days at this point. Absolutely in love with it. The lights are bright. The LED strip is a great added feature, especially if you have a setup like this. Maybe not so much in my setup, but definitely with a setup like this, that's a really cool feature. Tons of color options, great synchronization within Google Home, and a very smooth app if you just want to use the Lumary app. 2 massive thumbs up to the design team on this. The app works great. The devices work great. Everything works exactly how it should. So I'll of course have this exact kit linked down below in my description if you would like to grab one of these for your household, for your basement, or maybe for your back deck. Who knows? Technically, you can just leave that sync box set up and just have you a nice recessed lighting kit. That'll do it for this one though. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.